Like I was saying, and then the end of Danny and Chin-Ki's story again kind of just throws all these stereotypes at us. Like you can see, this page is the stereotype about how Asians are good at school, and so we see him getting all these answers right in every single class. And then Danny ends up, he has to transfer schools because everybody makes fun of him because they don't like Asian people, and Chin-Ki is just this epitome of every Asian stereotype we know. So it's just kind of this rough topic to talk about, which is shown through pictures, which I think makes it even more, it gives us, right, it puts those visions in our head, so we can't help but see how derogatory a lot of these pictures are. And then their stories all kind of intertwine because they're all unhappy with where they are and trying to overcome stereotypes while trying to just fit into a world that Americans seem to have an easy way to fit into. Again, it's a very good book. How I would teach that book, I would absolutely, if I teach a a unit on like being unfair or being treated wrongly, or social justice. That's what it is. So if I taught a social justice unit, I would absolutely teach this book. I think it is great to show any young adult stereotypes and how hurtful those can be. And when you see them, when you read them from kind of an outsider standpoint, it becomes very obvious, these standpoints. And so I think kids would absolutely pick up on those. Also, I love teaching history and making these books and these issues relevant to kids. So I would think I would work with like Pearl Harbor and after that, and how Americans were so against Asians and Chinese. And I don't think people my age and then the kids that I will teach will be very aware of that because it was much before our time. And I think now we deal with it with other cultures that we're in wars with now. So a lot of people don't know about the concentration camps we had here in America with Chinese kids. So Chinese families. So I think opening kids' eyes up to that and showing how understanding and I guess just understanding different cultures can help be more tolerant and be more respectful to everyone else, and I think kids would enjoy that. In terms of the picture book, or it being kind of like a comic book, the Common Core standard that would go with that would be to be distinguish between information provided by pictures or other illustrations and information provided by the words in the text. Okay, so it would be thinking about how these pictures, along with the tidbits, right, along with those little clouds, help you understand the text more. So we would analyze some of these pictures. Also, it would be really fun to do a unit on comic book jargon, right? Like I took a class in college where you had to we learned all about the rivers, right, and why some pictures are cut off and why some pictures just have words thrown in there as opposed to in the clouds, in the bubbles. So I think that'd be fun. It'd be a good shake-up from a book that just has a bunch of words on a page, and so you got to figure things out for yourself. So I could mix up and do a lot of things with that. Again, the book is called American Born Chinese by Jean Lun Yang. A very cool book, a very good book, a quick read for some kids I think it could be, and it could open eyes up to how we deal with stereotypes here in America.